It's 11:30 a.m., 11:30 in the morning on January 27th, 2021. Yesterday was a very full day. It was a good day, but extremely tiring. I'll back up a little bit. I already mentioned some stuff in yesterday's vlog, and I did yesterday's vlog while I was absolutely exhausted. I'll try to be a little more clear about some things today. Night before last, I got to bed at 11, but when I looked at the clock while I was still awake, it was 3:30 in the morning. Linda has a clock on her side of our bed. Anyway, I got up at 6 because I had to keep Nicholas, my son Nick's Suburban, to take Linda's expedition our youngest son gave her down to Lone Grove to have some repairs. That's where it's at now. We should get it back Friday. Then I got home. I did the vlog. I did the radio show, and I was dog tired. I was exhausted. So as soon as I had the podcast starting to upload, I went and I laid down. I took about a 2-hour nap. It did wonders for me. Got up, then I took the one tea I had left. I've got to get some more. My family goes through them. I drink maybe one a month, if that many. But my best friend Jerry likes them. I take him one as a treat when I see him. Linda and the kids, when we went down to Lone Grove, she followed in the expedition, and I drove the children in the Suburban. Everybody got one of those teas, got the last ones that were there. I saved one back. It was in my van, because that's the only way I knew that Jerry would get one. He enjoys them too. So I took it to him. I visited with him. While I was visiting with him, I got a call from Farland Huff. He was on his way. And so I told him I'd be back at my office in about half an hour, and he said, well, you'll beat me then. Well, I did. I came in here, and then Linda said, that car that Farland brought needs a paint job, and I said, he's not even here yet. Are you sure? And I said, that's Nick's Suburban. So she went and looked, and sure enough, it was Nick's Suburban. We are going to paint Nick's Suburban. I've got to do some research on we'll either buy one of those $300 garages I was talking about, or we will actually make us a paint booth. And I've thought about that real hard too. Wouldn't take a lot to make one. And I'd rather do that because I'll be painting his Suburban and painting the his van. I had a paint and body shop for 4 years in Wilson, Oklahoma, and I'm real good with a spray gun. I mean, just to be blunt about it. And I like doing it old school. I like shooting like 19 coats of lacquer on there and then glaze it with lacquer thinner, and then come back and give it a real clear, hard top coat. And that's what we'll do. Same on his van. He's got an 85 Chevy van we're going to go through and make that thing into a jewel. Same with the Suburban. But anyway, Farland showed up. I paid him. We got the paperwork sorted. I gave him some ivermectin for him and his wife and daughter. But in the meantime, Linda went out and looked at it and loves it. It smells like cigars. I've got the windows down, airing it out, then we'll vacuum it out. No real bad damage to the car, not really. And the third row seat is missing, but we've got one that'll probably just slip right in there out of her old Navigator. And we'll see. I was going to use the tag from her old Navigator on her new one. New one's older than her old one. That's strange, isn't it? But what I want to do is I took the tag off her old one, put it on the one she's got just to drive it around a little bit, but I'm going to put it back on the other one and get a brand new Choctaw license plate for that. It costs more when you do that, but the thing is, and you know, I'll end up having a pike pass on the new Navigator, leave the one on the old Navigator, and because plan on in April getting it running again, have some motor work done, or just change motors. That would be a his and her setup. Actually, it won't. I've got one ride I really like, and she doesn't know why I love that old van as much as I do, but it suits my personality. It's beat up just like me, and it's old just like me, and it's comfortable to me. It's the most comfortable vehicle we got to me for me to drive because the way the seat is situated. And she wouldn't believe that, but the thing is, rather than having my legs like this, I like having them like that when I drive, and I cannot really do that. I can do it in Nick Suburban. I can do it in the new Navigator, and I could do it in the old Navigator. I can't really do it in the Expedition. And we will, it fits me perfect on my van, and I'm not just saying that. And I love that old truck. I can take it anywhere. It's about half mountain goat. When we get everything finished on the Navigator Farland sold me, and Farland, if you're watching this, thank you so much. She loves it. Matter of fact, she told him she loved it, she appreciated it, and that he's damn fine. When he came in, it was her. You got to understand my wife. She wasn't flirting. She was being funny, but she does think he looks real good. And Farland, you do. You've lost a ton of weight, son. His wife was out in the car waiting on him to drive him home. Oh, I hate this. Even though I got a lot of good sleep last night, and I'm not taking allergy pills. I'm waiting for the board to load. The console, it got taken off somehow. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. it'll take a while for it to reload, and I'll be doing the program late. I don't turn my computer off in here anymore because it's such a pain in the backside to load that console, because our internet connection really does stink. It's not that good a connection. I mean, my cell phone does better than these computers. Hopefully someday they'll get that fixed up there. And I've been rambling. I'm going to stop rambling and say what I really wanted to say on today's podcast or vlog, video log. To my brother John, I love you. Happy birthday. You're just days younger than my son Brandon. Y'all were both born in the same month. I remember it well. Brandon was born in Bakersfield, California, and you were born in Norman, Oklahoma. Mom got a hold of me on Messenger to remind me it's your birthday. She didn't have to. I already knew it. I keep tabs on that stuff. I hope it is a fantastic birthday for you. I really do. And we're about 2 weeks out from having everything situated so Linda and I on a weekend could come pick you guys up and go somewhere with you. We're working on it. Probably a week from this coming Saturday, maybe. I'll talk to Linda about it. Hopefully she's taking a nap right now, though I rather doubt it. She needs one. She's been up since 3 o'clock this morning. And Mom, I love you. Michael, Paul, I love you. If we go down that or up that way, you guys are north of us, we won't be we won't have time to make a couple of days of it. I'm not staying in a motel up there, and I'm not sleeping on someone's couch. So we'll probably see Mom and John one time, and then Michael, Paul, we'll try to come see you a second time. There's a lot going on all over the place. There really is, and I worry about all my kinfolks. I want to, especially my siblings. I want Lynn and I to get out toward Woodward and see Amy and see Brooklyn. I've never met Brooklyn. She's my niece, and I love her with all my heart. I want to give her a big old hug and a smooch on the forehead and let her know this fat old man loves her with all my heart. And maybe all that will happen. It's kind of hard traveling for Linda and I, especially when it's a rough riding vehicle, and unfortunately the Expedition is. So we've got a much finer ride right now. We've got to do a few things to it. And again, Farland, if you see this, thank you from the bottom of my heart for selling me that Navigator. I took it for a test drive a while ago, smooth as baby's bottom. The Expedition Chris gave us, my youngest son, is going to be a catch-all for everybody in the family. He was giving it as a gift to Linda, his mom, and she'll drive it a lot. She's going to take it over to his house and see if he can tell her how to make the radio work and set the time on it. But first we've got to get the heater core fixed. And then later in the spring we'll charge the air conditioner system so that the air conditioner in the Expedition works. Then I've got to talk to the guys where the Expedition's being worked on when I pick it up and see what it'll cost. I'll have Nick take me over if we go get it Friday. I'll have Nicholas take me, and then we can talk to him then and see what it'll cost to do his air conditioning in his Suburban. Like I said, we're going to take and pull all the dents on that thing, clean the inside out. We're going to make that truck slick. like Nicholas said when he bought it, that Suburban was someone's baby before he bought it. Bought it off a place called Kip's Clunkers in Ardmore, and if you're down that way and you want to buy a used car off a guy that's honest, Kip is. And he's a hell of a great guy. Well, that's the vlog for today. I love all of you. God bless you, and I'm going to get off of here. Bye.